Ashfaaq is 6.5 centimeters worth. Ashfaaq.
You are eating the cake without giving him? Look at this. Dad is coming home with a parcel he got at a meeting. We have to share exactly into two. Ashfaaq, this child does not understand electrochemistry. It is your responsibility to teach. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I was an underpaid, overworked worker under CCTV surveillance 24/7, for which I never paid. Contest chair, ladies and gentlemen. Now, bitches, it was the year 2002. Maybe they call us Gen Alpha Beta Gamma Godwins. And I was born into this wonderful city where my father was posted back there. They call it the land of the silly fish. But I could never sing. I never had that ability to sing. Whatever said and done, my parents decided to name me with a very phenomenal name. And that name literally translates to the one who is left. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after having two brutal miscarriages for your third child and the first living child, it is natural that you take this title. And then I was there, inside my home, and I was a Maharaja for 2 long years. I got everything. You asked for A, you asked for B, you asked for C. I got everything at home. The love my parents gave is not like the photo these girls get today with a vivid filter. I got love that was without a filter. 100%. I literally own everything at home. Until one fine day. It was exactly 1.5 years after I was crowned the Maharaja that my parents decided to do something out of the blue. During the night, they decided to do something quite extraordinary. And that was to bring another little chap, just like me, inside my room. And ladies and gentlemen, this chap was no ordinary chap. He was born prematurely at 7 months of gestation. He survived 4 months at the neonatal ICU unit. He broke all the eggs and came out. People considered him to be a miracle baby. But I never saw anything miraculous in that person. The only thing he did was share my toys, took my clothes, and took that love which I got 100%, and now it was 50-50. And he was a huge nuisance. My grandmother used to tell, Ashfaaq, back in the days, your brother was only 500 grams, just like a small mouse. And that went me thinking, bro, if you were a mouse, you could have been a mouse. Why did you come as my brother? Useless. And see, I had to share everything in life with this mouse of 500 grams. Back in the days, a Kit Kat was 13 centimeters in length. And back in the days, when this little mouse had a billion of brains to think, he took this ruler, he had the ability to divide properly, he had good maths knowledge, so 30 was divided into 2, and I received only 6.5 centimeters of that Kit Kat bar. But 1.5 years back, that entire 13 centimeters was just for me. I had to even share the time I spent at the toilet because the time was always flashing. And there he was, a nuisance friend. First off, then, there was this one fine day when I learned this new skill of writing. And there was me, one fine day, and right in the middle of God of Gavel, this one stopped. Now, I never had information of exactly how to buy. So I called this young mouse, and that's what he said. And yeah, if you see that bike, somewhere down there's this lever, you turn it 180 degrees and take the start again, it will go. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I bought that bike, and from that day onwards, I knew there was something called a reserve petrol. And that was not only that, ladies and gentlemen. There was yet another day when my phone, and those were the days when I got iPhone pretty new. So this message started popping up saying that your iPhone is not better for X, Y, Z days. And that's when I asked that same little mouse, what should I do? And that's when his, not the birth miracle, his sixth sense miracle came out. And he told me, yeah, you make a new email account, and a new email account, and a new email account. And if you, for each of the email accounts you have, if you open a separate Google Photos, you can save storage. After all, he was my champion on that day. He was someone who enlightened me with the fact that storage can be properly managed. But not that like that, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that in life, I had a mouse that was nuisance. I had a mouse that gave me knowledge. I had a mouse that started my motorbike, that cleared my phone, but it was not the same pain that I saw way back. This mouse, ladies and gentlemen, was far big, far bright, far. Just like that in life, you and I, we may have some people who are always a pain to us, but at the end of the day, there is something small that you can see in them. There's something small that you can learn from them. There's this small thing that they can put you on. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, I know that Jayewardenepura was 30 centimeters long, and I had to divide it into 6.5 centimeters, 6.5 centimeters. But at this particular point in time, even if I give it a bit above 6.5 centimeters, maybe it's worth it. Contest here. Maybe not 6.5. Shall I make it 6.7? Still it's worth 40.